Welcome back to the Low Stress Leaderboard Challenge, where I try to build real bridges that people would actually drive over in real life. This bridge is probably not one of those, but it is cool. If you want the mod to add stress indicators, it's really easy to add. Just start at the main menu of the game, go to mods, and then what you can do, you can just type in, well actually it shows up on the main page, Ed Stress Black Max, but in case it didn't, you could type in stress. And then there's a bunch of options, some that even provide more detail than the one I'm using, but this is the one I like because it's simple and elegant, and all you gotta do is just press either subscribe or activate depending on what you've pressed before. It adds it to the game, you don't even have to leave it, and it makes stress budgeting literally 3 times more fun. All the people at the top of the stress leaderboards already use something like this, probably better stress, so I would highly recommend if you're playing this, get one of these, it's way more fun. The most stressed members are rope. What if they become cable? I guess that's actually not fully true. There is one very stressed wood and one very stressed road, both of which I think would be helped if I just had more help down below. Just an additional member attaching to the bridge, because I got a lot of money to work with here, and already things seem a lot better. No, that's still 63.7% stress, and the cable's still 72% stress, and it lands upside down. How is it supposed to deliver things now? It's top 30% stress, but I'm going for top 100, so this is probably a bad sign. Now you might be thinking, why not just build a real bridge? I was just kind of hopeful that this would be funny enough to work, but I will. So a real bridge probably has a bit of an arch here, but I don't think I'm gonna have it arched down. I think I'm still gonna have it drop off for a couple reasons. One, it's cheaper. 2, it doesn't really add stress. It's a bit of a pothole. But then I gotta really take advantage of ropes. Is this the best way to spend my money? I don't know. Probably not. What if it's actually not bad? I'm sure I'm gonna come across like one of these woods having troubles, but it is like right on budget. Let's see. Oh, I didn't expect it to stall out. Okay. Well, good news is when I built these roads, I gave them a little bit of space to be tweaked. I could probably bring these in a lot more. And okay, it is this piece. This is the one I expected to be bad. Now, I'ma just make it a wood muscle right away. I got the money to just barely do it. I knew it was coming. Why not just not worry about it moving forward? It's still wheeling. Huh, that is bizarre. All right, mission number 1, just deal with the wheeling. Because whenever it comes down from the wheelie, it will spell disaster. Yeah, it hit that 44% right there, just right away. But I mean, that is an improvement. I'm down to 52%, already top 1%. Like I said, top 1% is easy, top 100 is the challenge. And actually, the next problem is this wood down below. So I want to try this thing where I go for maybe almost a combined wood brace. And then I reconsider if I actually need this last road, just because the jump might not be that long. If that's the case, I could actually just add more of a support down below. But all in all, that's a lot better. I think I still have to stop the wheeling, because we're going to see that 40%. That's a 60% splash now. Yeah, I need to stop that wheelie. Bring the roads even further down. Just here, we see a 43%er. I think I could also make it a little better by just adding a separate truss on top, just to help bring it all together. And then if I want to, I can actually move these roads up, shorten the length of the rope. Looks good to me. Already a lot better on the left side. See, 30% tops. And yeah, now, okay, we actually do still get a 43%er, but that's better than the 50%. That's 39th. I feel like I can still do better. Like, it's just one piece. I wonder if I can just fix it by moving it around a little bit. Oh, it's 2 pieces. It's 2 pieces. Hold on. I could also move this in a touch. Now I want to take it slow once we're in the second half, just to evaluate why they get stressed. Because it's not just enough seeing that it's stressed, but seeing when and why. Okay, so moving this in immediately helped. Had something to do with the angle. Now I want to see how the jump affects things here. So now everything's on this one row. I think it's just because this one rope is holding the truck. And for the record, the jump can be shorter. But 34th, you know what? I'm gonna climb this. I want to take this all the way. For starters, can I maybe just get rid of it? Just hypothetically, if I stretch out 3 roads far enough, would it just make the jump? The biggest benefit is that I get to save money to use for other parts of the bridge. The biggest detriment is that it doesn't work. The second biggest detriment is that there's fewer pieces holding it up, but that's unimportant now. Okay, what if I just take it higher? I also angled the road up a bit, and actually that kind of has immediate benefits. Yeah, if I could just stick the landing, which actually I do, That's some serious progress. 32nd. Still climbing that, because now it is just one piece that's the problem. Easiest replacement, because I've saved money. I'm just going to run it in at 3x speed, because I don't expect anything to be too bad. 6th! 6th, 5th for the record. First place does not fucking count. First place is a bad submission. How did that even get there? So I'm 5th place, and there is one hell of a gap between me and the top 4. Is there an easy fix? No, I have a lot that's at 30%. When you see a lot of pieces close to the max stress, you know it's a pretty optimized bridge. Off to a bang. Let's keep going, huh? Next up is another rope level, and I think I'm pretty good with ropes. This one's gonna need some shaving though. Oh, I'm in the bottom part. Right, well, we can start with the most obvious shave, just to see how it does with cable as opposed to rope. And already, I mean, it's a massive improvement. 94th. All right, let me push this a bit. I want to spend all my money here. So, one way to make the rope actually do better is by lowering it. The other thing is I have 2 steel. If there's any spots for the steels to go, it's here and here, because that can also help me with lowering the rope. But then I got to make sure it actually forms an arch. So let me almost redraw these cables. I will actually do a separate tension of rope here, which will probably become cable eventually. And then almost make a bit more of an arch like this. Yeah, I don't know why these aren't just cables now. I wonder actually if the steels are meant to be on the sides. I don't know. Let me take a look at this though. So it puts a lot of stress onto these side wood pieces, unfortunately. Well, but I can work with it. What I can't work with right now is this wood in the middle. No, that's not true. So there's actually something pretty easy I can do right here. I've got a clean wood muscle target just right here. And this makes sense. It's from the node of the cable directly to the road. This is what I would want mirrored. And then I'll just address this thing in the middle here. Do I want it to attach to the road above? Right now I'll say yes, but I may change my mind. And just looking at things quickly, it actually still gets to 41% stress. So I think it's just an unbalanced muscle. 59th. Which one is this? It's the right one. So that means I just need to rebalance it, because obviously both halves of the muscle need to be under equal stress. That doesn't mean it's symmetrical. It means it just needs to be balanced. Ooh, and that's already a much better balance. I didn't even see a 4. 36%, 38th. Still improper muscle balancing. Only issue is I'm getting another piece to start to go bad. The right side is much nicer than the left side though. What if I just took this side and moved it out? Didn't even adjust the other half of the muscle? Just made it a little wider. If I could have all 5 pieces of the muscle equally contributing forces, including the tiny piece in the middle, then it's a good muscle. And making it wider makes that tiny piece in the middle pull a little bit more weight. Of course, not enough to make a difference yet, but I'll keep working on it. 34th though. Oh, that's a huge shave. Just drastically rerouting. 26th. Now we're looking at 2 pieces at 38%. The top one is under compression, so I think I'll just reinforce both because I have the money, and then I'll think about it more later. But you know, what I could do is just a long triple muscle, almost kind of future-proofing my plans. I still have 1,000 to work with. Let's see what goes wrong. Oh, it's something in the middle. It's you? If I were to just remove this piece and almost attach it to the cable so that it could be flexed down differently and just to be a straight line, does that somehow help? Oh, that is beautiful. The straight line. So the right side's the weak link now. Top 20. Well, my first thought is, can I copy the left side over? My second thought is almost. All right, do I need this vertical piece in the middle? I'm not convinced that it's helpful yet. Looked better? No, looked worse. What went wrong? This went wrong. Does it get better if I have this vertical piece? Was that important then? No, it's actually worse. It's just a stressed piece. Well, hold on. Isn't that under tension? Shouldn't these both be ropes? I mean, that is a tensionist part of the bridge. I wonder if that wood muscle should just be a rope instead. Yeah, that was kind of dumb of me. 18th place. What's worse? Well, not focusing on what's worse right now. I just want to do this just to make sure I can, because that's a bit of a money save that will help me out very shortly. It does get stressed, so that probably will be a liability soon. Is the exact same stress? No, it's better. Top 16. Oh, now we're starting to see a lot of equal stresses. I think I could get this down to 28%, not much further. Because there's 2 pieces right now, and let's start with this one here. Found that somehow, if I move the notice anchor to the left, it usually makes it better. And it did. It straight up did. I'm not gonna pretend like I know the exact reason. But then we got this, 2918. It's under compression. It usually calls for a muscle, but there may be a budget issue. $26. 26 of them. Well, what happens if I take this piece and just move it up that way? There's a lot to look at, but it looks much better. 28%, still 16th. We're now getting to the point where I'd have to redesign. I'm pretty happy with this leaderboard spot, though. This is a 21% on the bridge, which, wow, that looks cool. I guess I should have just been bold enough to take it lower. The 1 steel is a smart decision, too. I guess that means you won't be like tearing apart the piece that connects the steel. This bridge is interesting because the roads are locked in. You don't get to change where they are, but you can change the supports. And also I've got a lot to work with, so I want to try an idea where I get rid of all this, but instead go for a very vertical steel. Would it make any sense to do some sort of like cable stay? Like this 1 piece is holding the whole bridge back? Maybe not for the whole thing, but I could do a couple ropes and then actually, let's just do all cables just for like a baseline. Damn. Well, I just want to see. All right, let's see. Has anything bad happened? Yeah, it puts a lot of stress on the steel and the back cable. That's good to know. And it's over budget, so it doesn't count. And unfortunately, it also puts a lot of stress on the back road, which I really hate. But I mean, it does amazing up above. How about I just get this register on the leaderboard right now? I'll just replace the least stressed piece with the rope. Shouldn't change anything. See where I'm at. Top 6%. So it's definitely an issue with these 2 pieces. If I take it and raise it higher, I could probably have this be rope as well. I could go as far as to have a steel muscle here. Oh, damn, that's expensive. I actually don't know if I like this idea. That is really expensive. Maybe get rid of a cable, replace it with just a tiny little steel. But I haven't even attached the cable here, and this cable, being a single cable, had a problem. How's the stress look on it? I mean, it's so much better. Even this piece is not that bad. I could try a rope. It's probably going to be one of the most stressed, though. Oh, not by much. Only moderately more stressed than this. I wonder if this could be a wood rope. It's all the way out on the edge. Oh, I don't like how that works. Actually, here's a question. Do I need anything here at all? Like, does this jump work without the rope? Ah! Okay. Noted. Noted. And no split joints, unfortunately. I wonder if I can get away with, like, a single cable to, like, a multi-attachment. Kind of like that. Flexes a little. Here, I'll fix that. Just truss it all up. Well, it gets a little stressed still. It's these 2 pieces. Pretty sure these can actually be ropes. And I mean, it is better, but still over budget. I wonder if I could just take the steel muscle lower. It's a good chunk. The issue is it is so much lower. But honestly, it does help. It just puts a bit of stress on the woods. New best. Top 1%, definitely can do better. And actually, this is the easiest part to fix. To be honest, I just want to steal. Let me see, I know it's gonna be overdone. Oh, that puts a lot of stress on this piece. Okay, back it up. I'm gonna just take this piece and raise it up. Take this piece, raise it up. Back to normal truss. That looks significantly better. What am I at now? 36%, top 37? Ooh, now that's a good bridge. The worst is a road, which is my nightmare. If I take the most stressed rope and replace it with a cable, does that help? And then actually, this rope is not that stressed. I could try a wood. I think the road is still the most stressed. Yeah, that's what I was worried about. And again, you can't change the roads. When does it hit this nearly 37%? Maybe I could use that to help me. Well, not yet, not yet, not yet, not yet. Okay, it's when it's like all the way at the tip. So again, if I could get this road to just be a non-factor, that'd be perfect. Like, I wonder if I could go 2 ropes just to help it sag a bit. Yeah, just let it fall instantly. Hope that itself doesn't cause any issue. Oh, it causes issue with the ropes themselves. Okay, so maybe don't fall that far. Okay, that's not too bad. That actually was really nice. That was a game changer. 33%, almost top 20. Now the worst is this steel. Man, Would it be better if the steel went lower and then was just held in by, like, wood? It's expensive, though. Let me just see if it's better. Technically, but it does put strain on the wood. How about a rope hanging it down there? Still pretty bad. Guess I'd have to go full cable. I mean, now it's a full 500 over, but it is less stressed, significantly. I adjusted the top and a couple other random pieces as much as it'll let me. That's 33.49 on a wood piece, I think, which is my new best. This is kind of fixable, right? That's this whole little cluster. If I take this, move it up, and then this, move it up, just to be on budget, maybe that'll work out better. Ooh, I don't see any 33s. That's a nice fix. What? There's a 36? Damn near. Okay, I guess I'm going back to a rope here. Thought I could get away from it. I think that means I'm just lowering this top point even more. Now, the thing is, the whole bridge revolves around the top point being good. Oh, but that looks better. I don't see any 33s now. 20th. I'll take it. There are a lot of equally stressed pieces here, which probably leads me to believe is the best the design can do. I like it. I would love to see how some of the top players got this below 20%, but they didn't submit their bridges, and there's no way to sort the bridges by lowest stress. Please, devs, add the ability to sort by lowest stress bridges in the gallery. It'd be fun to learn something or two. Until then, thank you all for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. More low stress coming soon. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and peace.